What's up, everybody? In 30 years, that'll be Carson Hocevar on my wall, and not Dale Earnhardt.
You gonna be
Welcome back to
dead?
another episode of Turn 2.
Said
Well,
Carson
with that
Hocevar.
aggression,
No,
with that aggression, maybe. You never know.
I don't know. I think I just think he's too tall for the sport.
Too tall.
Yeah.
Wasn't Mikey the same height?
Yeah. How many wins he got? 4. Wait, will Carson Hocevar get more wins than Michael Waltrip?
Yeah, he will.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it took Michael Waltrip 18 years to get his first win.
Well, it's only going to take Hocevar 3 years.
No. Ty Gibbs is a better driver than he is.
Hocevar will get a win before Ty Gibbs does.
How many wins does Hocevar have in trucks? Or in NASCAR in general? Just in general. 2? He has one more win than Tyler. 4 or 5. So he has 2, 3 more wins than Daniel Hemrick. Okay. Talking about he's done something.
Well, Daniel Hemrick's not in Cup Series, is he?
Does Hocevar have a championship under his belt? Is Hocevar a Hall of Famer? No. Is Hemrick? Yes.
No, he's not. Hemrick's not a Hall of Famer.
Yes. As it states, every time someone wins a championship is a Hall of Famer in NASCAR.
Well, I disagree with that.
Hocevar hasn't even came close to a championship.
Anyways, we're not going to spend all day on Hocevar. Tyler Reddick, he won 2 in a row.
You were mad that he won 2.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you did. You were mad because you wanted that 77 to be parked in victory lane.
Yeah, I did, but I wasn't mad that Reddick won. Now, if like Logano won, yeah, I'd probably be mad.
No, that's crazy. You mad that a 3-time champion wins a race? Wow. God, what's 3-time champion? Oh, sorry, 2-time. Should have been 3, but
who's 3-time champion?
Logano.
Yeah, I'm mad. I don't like Logano.
Why not?
The win, I don't like him.
You don't like bald men?
I don't know anybody that likes Logano.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You know him.
Okay, well, welcome back to another episode of Turn 2. Like I said.
Are we going to lead it off on how you like the race and how you suffered through the winter wonderland, the winter storm? Winter is coming. The 2 degrees and rain going 40 miles an hour one way. Red cheeks.
Yeah, it was cold. It was cold. But hey, that's where boys become men.
Hey, your favorite driver didn't win this weekend, but another driver did win it.
He did win. Wow.
No. That's 3 times in a row for Kyle Busch, and we got to support Kyle Busch, but it seems like a lot of fans, fair weather fans, are dropping off. Instead of sticking thick and thin when everything is down, but I support Kyle Busch. He won his 3rd race consecutively at Atlanta. Wow, another meddling mid back marker with a little bit of speed. Finished 2nd in one of the races. So, I mean, I give him that. He pushed. He didn't have no skill to pass Daddy. But he tried his best in the Cup Series. But, I mean, shout out to Kyle Busch for winning again. How many is it? He's closing in on 300 career NASCAR victories, while this other guy has like 2.
Yeah.
But, okay. We'll see how close he gets. We'll see if he...
What are we just going to... We're just going to take shots at me?
I didn't say anything. You told me your favorite driver is Kyle Busch.
He is.
You don't support no one else, but
I can have a backup driver.
Who's your backup college football team?
Georgia Southern.
Sorry, my dog got a little loose.
You got a dog now?
Yeah, it's a bull mastiff mixed with a Shih Tzu.
Okay.
Yeah, about 3 years old. All right, come on, Les.
Anyways,
how was the weekend recap for you since you were engulfed in the actual racing?
Yeah, I was there. One half of Turn 2 was there all weekend.
Yep.
I don't know where the other half was. It said something about you had to go pick flowers and go to the Daisy Festival or something like that. I don't know what it was.
There's nothing wrong with supporting your local agricultural community. But no, I was in the midst of cramming and studying for an accounting test.
Oh, because I thought I heard you say you went go-karting.
Didn't do nothing of the sort.
Mm. Oh, I must
Did
have
not.
been told wrong.
No,
Anyways.
I mean, from the horse's mouth, I was doing this, but shout out to the other half of the Turn 2 commentators for going to the race with whose first time was it at the track, by the way?
Oh, yeah, we took our daughter, not me and your daughter, but me and my wife's daughter.
That'd be wild.
Took her.
You take your dog too?
Saturday. No, we didn't take the dog.
Yeah, I hear a lot of Southerners take dogs to the races.
I didn't see any dogs.
I see it. I seen a dog in a Chase Elliott shirt. I don't see everything in the South.
Anyways, yes, we went Saturday. Took my daughter, and they stayed for the truck race. She was into it. She seemed to enjoy it, even though she probably doesn't really know what's going on. But hey, she was pointing and saying race cars, so that's all that matters. But
what was your standout point for you from a fan's perspective from the track?
As far as
just anything you took in, anything versus sitting at home watching it versus being there.
Oh, I love being at the track. Don't get me wrong, I love being at the track. One thing I wish they would have done different, and I totally understand it because TV plays a huge part in NASCAR.
Yeah.
But, I don't like how they put the time limit on the truck race. I mean, it made it exciting, but they could have easily said, all right, we're just going to run the Xfinity first, and then we'll do the truck race at night. They could have done that.
You don't like the fact that it has a time limit, or how they handled the time limit?
At least they told everyone up front and didn't do it in the middle of the race. Like, oh, hey, you got 20 to go. Because they have done that before.
There are other series in the world that, regardless if earthquake is coming, zombie apocalypse, you got 2 hours and 2 minutes for this race. So if it rains, you're gonna cut them down. I mean, yeah, they could have put it towards the night, but hindsight is always king. So it could have rained that night, no one knew. So like, we got to get all this in right now. Because if it started raining at 9 p.m., you think they're gonna run trucks at 12 a.m. or 2 a.m.? Didn't they do that one year? They came back to Daytona after like a 6-hour rain delay and ran it at night.
Yeah, I think so. That's a crazy text message.
Wow. Good thing no image was attached to it.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, that was all my only takeaway. I mean, whatever. And then Sunday was just, I guess the gods made me make up for missing the Clash and made me sit in cold weather.
Well, I mean, we were doing all this talking, but we have to send a shout out to Tyler Reddick for repeating that as Cup winner of the first 2 races of the year. You know, the last time I was done, that was Matt Kenseth back in 2009 when he won the first 2 races of the year. Now, his season didn't really go how he wanted it to go with missing the playoffs, but he still won the first 2 races of the year. It wasn't luck. I mean, right place, right time. Bubba Wallace leads the way, and then he gets shuffled out, and Tyler Reddick gets the job done. Riley Hurst wasn't up there this week. He had a kind of off day, but it's starting to be a theme how Clint Boyer jinxed somebody. Who did he choose in the race? He chose Hocevar. He didn't wreck, but he didn't win because no one was going to work with him. But Jamie Little and Michael Jordan, back-to-back weeks, getting interviewed before the white checker flag. And look what happened. So you see Jamie Little with Michael Jordan with 4 laps ago, Tyler Reddick's winning the race.
Well, fair enough. Okay.
I know you don't like her.
Yeah, I saw some clips. Thank God I was not watching that truck race on TV because
she's better than some of the people in the Cup booth. People that come in. Do you want to hear Bill Elliott come in at Darlington while Chase Elliott is ninth? Talking about he has a chance to win. Which one is better? But what do you think about Kyle Busch winning the race and Hocevar?
Hang on. I just clicked a button. Sorry.
What do you think about Hocevar staying put behind Kyle Busch, even though they were...
Well, you know why, right?
I know, but versus his moves in the Cup Series, do you think he held back? Is that what the Intimidator, what they're calling him, the new age Intimidator, will he do that?
He didn't have no horsepower, apparently. Something was broke, so he just was a team player.
Team player. I remember when Dale Jr. had no power steering, he still finished top 5.
Okay, Hocevar finished top 2.
He could have won a race, but it was his fault.
That's fine. Hey, a little extra brownie points to the GOAT.
It's honestly, well, back to the Ty Gibbs thing with Hocevar, it honestly seems like Hocevar has more flashy non-wins versus Ty Gibbs. That's what it seems like.
Yes. If he can figure it out, I know you're going to disagree, but if he can figure it out, he will be a dangerous guy.
No. It's not that I disagree. It's that as a fan of multiple racing disciplines, you can see he has a raw speed, but he has racecraft. He had to have racecraft to go back, come down, be 3 laps down, your window screen blow out, and then, okay, now everything's good, let me go back. Or be 2 laps down racing with the leaders. But he has to learn how to do it. Why do you think they give SVG the credit he does on road courses? Because you look at that window, he's right there, then I turn around, he's in front of me by 5 seconds. He just does it without touching people. I guess I hold that in a higher regard, but at the same time, I'm not mad at him for putting this. Look, we don't need a field of none but Matt Kenseth, like, oh, it's a good old day, I'm just going to stay back here. You need the aggression now. Is he a driver I'll get behind? No, because I can't get behind him, and I'm a Ty Gibbs fan. I mean, I think Ty Gibbs is a better driver, but for people giving Hocevar a slack, for Eric Easter to say, I don't know, I didn't see nothing. No, go for the move, man. Just like anything in life. You see the girl, want the girl, go for it. You see the job, the interview, go for it. You just go for it. You don't know if we can survive till tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm tired of all this buttoned up HMS. We got to all look the same. I like to thank my team owner, the 16 sponsors, and my fire suit, and I'm just glad to be able to get around. No. We don't need a field of nothing but Eric E. steps. That's all I'm going to say.
Fair enough.
Give me a couple of Dennis Rodmans. I mean, like, look, for you, then you can carry on. If Noah Gregson was winning, which one do you think would be bigger, Noah Gregson winning or Carson Hocevar winning? Imagine that being a rivalry.
That would be a nice rivalry.
Okay, so for this weekend, what do you think about the Xfinity race?
It was a good race. Once again, well, he kind of didn't really stay up there, but once again, Austin Hill was in contention.
He found a way by himself. He was going up there by himself.
By himself. Side note, before we get into that, Rajah, he's going to be good.
I told you. I watch the man on stream all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
he's on stream or practicing.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the same crew chief that Connor Zilic had. He's set up for success.
All I'm going to say is it's a growing sector of fans that despise anything that's 97, 88, and soon to be 9. Because how many times have those 3 cars besides the 97, there's 2 cars just won. How many times have you seen 88 in victory lane?
A lot.
Wait a minute. Oh, man, I thought if only SVG would only race in 88 in the Xfinity Series last year.
I was going to say, how many times did the 88 win last year? And just combined across all the series?
Well, he had 5 wins.
More than almost 20?
Almost 20.
Yeah.
Anything in the 70s and 80s seems like it wins, especially in the trucks. You in the 70s, you know, or start with a 7, you're gonna win, or not
Yeah.
Corey Hahn. But also a shout out to Ross Chastain. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who is behind the 32. The 30.
Jordan Anderson.
Okay, it was throwing me off because I know you're used to seeing Ross Chastain in 92.
Yeah.
How
Yeah. No, he put that car up there, and Austin Hill. I'm sorry, but you. What did he say? Oh, it's Ross Chastain. What did you expect? Austin Hill would have done the same exact thing.
I think you can honestly put it to is, what did we say last week? No, everyone was afraid. You saw his love try to do something, but everyone's afraid of Austin Hill. When is the
Ross
last?
Chastain wasn't afraid.
That could have been Ross Chastain's grandma, could have been his daughter, could have been watermelons that he
Yeah.
loves driving. He was going to shoot. I knew he was going to throw the car down, and that's the one thing you can count on him.
He was going to.
I go back to, what was that? William and Christopher Bell? Oh, it's okay. He got the win. I'm going to just stay in second. Ross Chastain, he would come from 2 years back.
And then the seas parted, and our boy Sheldon Creed finally gets the dub.
You know what's crazy? I think if Austin Hill would have kept it, or Ross Chastain would have kept it, Creed would have finished second.
Yeah, he probably would have. Yeah.
Wow, he finally got it. And the thing, I know they had an ugly fallout, well, mainly with Andy Petrie. Austin Hill came back and congratulated him.
Yeah, no, I guess they were still tight. I didn't really realize that. I thought there was still some bad blood there, but I guess not.
It could be. I mean, it's
or
like
it was
if you
Austin Hill being a little fake.
I guess it's like if I cheat in a NASCAR game and I beat you, and then you say some choice words, I threw water on you, then I challenge you next week. I guess it's like that, but I want to know if Richard Childress congratulate, hey kid, good job.
Probably not.
Did Richard Childress congratulate Tyler Reddick?
Probably not.
What did that man say? He was gonna put Tyler Reddick in a back marker car at RCR, underfunded. He once said if what's his name, Tyler Reddick was like more than 5'3" tall.
Yeah. Also, before we jump to, we forgot to mention. I mean, we kind of did, but Kyle Busch won the truck race. For those that did not see that.
Dang, it took you 17 minutes to mention Kyle Busch's name, but you said Hocevar 16 times.
All right, whatever. Getting to the Cup Series. Here we go. Started off. We'll just start with him. Hocevar cuts a tire, comes back out, side window blows out, goes 2 laps down. I'm like, sitting in the stands, I'm like, dang. Skyler and everybody was asking me, man, he's probably done. What's it going to take for him to get back on the lead lap? I'm like, well, a lot of cautions, and just gotta drive for it.
He drives like he is playing a game.
He does. He drives like he's playing against the AI on Heat 5.
Literally, because you don't have no friends in AI. You're not trying to work with your teammates with AI.
No.
But the Cup race is pretty good. It was I will say it was good for him, since I guess he's the topic of the conversation, for him to come back. And
yeah,
it leads me to a bigger point about the weekend. I'm gonna say it again 2 weeks in a row. Atlanta should actually be the first race of the year. Daytona should be in the middle of the season, because look at the excitement. The way that everyone complains about the restrictor plate racing, Daytona is basically Monaco.
Yeah, it's just the spectacle.
Because look, every time you see Monaco, the history. Every see Daytona 500, the history.
Yeah.
Look, me and you agree that the second Daytona is actually the better one, the night race.
Well,
used to be
we'll see how
400.
it goes this year. Well, we'll see how it goes this year, because it was the cutoff race. I mean, it's still the last race of the regular season, but it's not I guess it's not as high stake.
Well,
I mean, you probably still have.
We got to see how the points look.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
What about I guess we can talk about this. Talking about the young bloods of the series. Kyle Busch getting spun by Noah Gragson.
That's more on Kyle Busch to me.
Yeah,
because he had to let off. I mean, you can attest when Ron Blaney said that he got to put some Cindric and it threw his foot out the gas pedal, but you can't let off at any point because there's going to be 6 cars. Look at the people trying to make a third line at the bottom and then everyone fading up.
yeah.
You're going to fall 6 spots back. No. I'm waiting for you to drop this news. Keep avoiding it.
This news?
You keep avoiding it.
What, did some news drop today?
No. Well, yes, but it happened yesterday. Keelan Harvick. I think that's the best
we're not
move.
even there yet. We're not even hang on.
I wanted to bring it out because who is the top 3 Toyota drivers right now in your mind? I don't care about age, just top 3. Talent, just pure talent.
Reddick, Bell, Corey Heim.
Corey Heim. That's back-to-back wins for Toyota, right? You know, same driver. Who was the last Toyota driver to win a championship for the Cup Series? Kyle Busch. So with this being said, I know we used to talk about Fords taking over at the super speedways, but it's a new year. And I know it's been...
Before you get into that, I'm just thinking about this. Are him and Martin Truex the only ones to win championships for Toyota?
Was it Pontiac where Joe Gibbs when Bobby Labonte won? In 2000 or 19... Yeah, 2000.
Yeah. I think the first Toyota win was like 2008 or 2009.
Championship? Because Kyle Busch, I don't think he won until 2015.
No, I'm talking about win. I'm just talking strictly just win.
Well, Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch have, what is that, over 120 combined wins, and it's 3 championships. So I think Kyle Busch and Martin Truex are the only... Yeah, they're the only ones.
Which is also, just we can caveat into that. Denny Hamlin has the most Toyota Cup wins.
Whose career would you rather have, Denny Hamlin or Kyle Busch?
Oh, come on now. Kyle Busch.
Well, whose prime is better? And is Kyle Busch out of his prime, or you put that on a car?
I put it on the car.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't trust that RCR car. Now, if he was to go down and drive those Xfinity cars, he'd be winning. I
still want to know why they haven't did that.
Why can't they do a one-off with him?
Just how we asked for the fouls to come out, we need to see the foul why Austin Hill decided to randomly... That man is 30. Signed a multi-year deal to stay in the Xfinity Series. And then for Kyle Busch not to race.
And then why did they randomly announce that he was back before a week before Daytona? Like, oh, Austin Hill's back.
Where is he going?
Where was he going?
Going down to the trucks? I mean, honestly, it's a Lance Stroll situation. It has to be. Mm-hmm. Richard Childress is going to let Austin Dillon get a call when he's done. I'm not putting none of this on Ty Dillon because Ty Dillon, that's the best ride he's ever been in his life besides that ride he had in the Truck Series. I mean,
Ty Dillon's ahead. I think Ty Dillon's ahead of both of them in points.
Who's the better driver, Austin Dillon or Ty Dillon? Cup. I'm going to give Ty Dillon because look at the equipment.
Yeah.
Now, I did have a question for you with this. Do you think NASCAR needs to do something with weather delays and better protocol since you were actually there? Because it looks different on TV because you can occupy yourself with something. But when you're at the race, do you feel like you have a lack of information?
Not necessarily. Well, for the normal casual fan, yes. But for me, no, because this is all I need right here.
So if NASCAR came to you and said, how can we make the fan experience better if we do have rain delay, if it's some random family of five who's never seen a race?
I think they try to do it. I mean, they had the PA system, but I like real time updates.
Yeah. How do you like the new race director? They don't really call cautions. It's not.
No.
I don't see no ghost caution, but it's still two races into the season.
Yeah, we can't really count for on COTA because you can have 4 cars spin out in one turn. They're still going to keep it green. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, so far so good. I mean, they kept the last lap of the Daytona 500 green, and they had like a multi-car wreck.
I was so surprised at that because it happened at the start-finish line.
And like Ryan Blaney said, he's like, man, I was getting out of my car and people were going by like 150.
Well, I guess that ended pretty. That has to have something to do with Mark Mark, because Mark Mark's like, okay, we're not gonna get this. At least let him race back under yellow.
Yeah.
Now hold on, wait a minute. So we saw them hit the wall. We saw them wreck in the field, all of that going into last lap, right? At Daytona, right?
Yeah.
Would they have, with this energy they got now, what would they have done to Ryan Newman situation at Daytona?
Well, that was coming to the checker flag. So,
well, I'm saying if that was the lap before, like going into the last lap, what would they have done?
They would have called a caution.
What? So purely because someone was upside down?
Yeah, I think so. For sure.
That theory is going to get tested at one point this year.
Oh, I'm sure.
So, I mean, and also shout out to the flaps, because whatever they did to the flaps and the suspension where you can rise up, because as you're going to get into, I guess, some people were lucky multiple times going to the grass and not tearing up anything, except for one person.
Yeah, we can go right back into that. I guess Larson didn't want to listen to his spotter and came down on SVG. Larson totals his car. SVG slides all the way through the grass. Does not have any damage whatsoever.
All Larson had was a football field. The stage is over. I mean, protecting those 1-2 points.
He had an actual decent car too.
I can understand if it's going into the last lap, but would you, if we did that in a game and I did that too, would you be mad?
Yeah.
Did I too? I was my spotter. No, okay, Kyle Larson has a little bit of Denny Hamlin thing. Like when things are going perfect, things are not going perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know, but FEG was lucky to get to the grass twice. Came back up. I was, as it is my driver, I was looking at him like, dang, he's lagging back. Because after that spin, he was like, oh my God. And then they pitted, he came right back to the field. That's what I like about this. You can lag back in the back, look like your car is slow, and then come back to the field.
Atlanta is the old restrictor plate racing.
With the caveat, because I think they alluded to Raja with this in Xfinity Series. I think his spotter said you can't just stay up top forever. You got to make a move. But if you make that move, you're either going back or going to the lead. Because it's a comfortable spot. Because if you're around fourth on the high side, you're not going to get past. But if you dip down, you can go back to 25th.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Shout out to Chase Elliott as well. He was trying to make moves, get up there. When he pitted for 4 tires, I was like, oh my God, they gonna talk about this.
Because guess who else was at the race?
Who?
My uncle.
Oh, I know he was always scheming.
He came to sit with us, and he saw Chase Elliott get 4 fresh tires. He turned around and looked at me. I'm like, oh my God.
I kept looking. I said, he's 17th. Okay, no. Nah, that siren, they would have rung it to the ends of the earth. They would have said that's a championship right there.
We would have heard it all the way down there at the track.
Oh, you would have. Have you ever seen Chase Elliott win in person?
Yes, I saw it last year when he won in Atlanta.
I know. Did you want to see that again?
No. And I was about to boycott. If I would have saw that basically two times in a row, I would I'm not going back.
This I would give an exception for. If it was coming down to the flag, kind of like the Austin Hill Chastain thing, Chase Elliott makes a crazy move to get the lead. Coming off a turn 4 in front of you, Hocevar spins him to get the win. Would you have jumped up?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Cowboys would have been like, Cowboys should take him under his wing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But with that, some notables in that finish. Like we said, SVG slides to the grass twice. P6. A guy that came out of nowhere, really didn't see him all day. Chase Briscoe finishes second. That was kind of random.
Well, yeah, the second place is random, but he was up there at some point.
But he never really did anything.
Yeah, there was another, I don't know if you saw this issue where a lot of people thought their front fenders were getting messed up from all the bumping, and a lot of the leaders, well, yeah, he had the right side missing, literally, pun intended. But the leaders slowing up and blocking the runs because a lot of the people that were in second, third, and fifth were afraid that they were going to cause a wreck. Because just imagine these hits at Daytona and Talladega. You couldn't take them.
No. Another notable, Daniel Suarez, a top 5.
That 7 just mysteriously just find his way up the top.
Zane Smith with a back-to-back, what is that, back-to-back top 10s.
Top 5 in points.
Yeah. Next topic, driver of the day. We're gonna try to do a little new thing here. Driver of the day. If
you got?
made it this far, hang on. If you've made it this far into the show, comment your driver of the day. Let's see what you think. Who's your driver of the day? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go first. Really interested in this one.
Yeah, well, for me, it's kind of between two people. Because, I mean, we've talked about both of these guys a lot. SVG going through the grass twice, gets a P6. Carson Hocevar goes 2 laps down to start the race, ends back up with a top 5. And then you can even allude to Tyler Reddick. Wrecked, missing a fender, and now win one back-to-back. But I'm going to go just for you. I'm going to go Carson Hocevar, driver of the day.
Why? Humor me with this one. Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I just told you.
No, why did you switch it and go to him?
Oh, just for sake of argument.
Oh, so not because he was actually the best. Do you just want to go for him because of if his name was Bill Dillon, would you have gone for him?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a fair point. Yours is more exciting, and I can see yours more than this guy, but I'm going to give it to Bubba Wallace because that's 2 weeks in a row where he's been leading when the time is right, and he hasn't. And normally, he's second in points. In his past, him getting shuffled out, he'll lose spots, finish outside the top 15, but he showed consistent speed throughout of it, and he's learning how to, I guess, improving his racecraft where there was a chance where everyone could have gone for a while, but he lagged back, and he still got a top 10. I'm going to give him a driver there because his in the race etiquette, because aren't you used to, like, Bubba Wallace, you almost finished the race. You were up there. Just think about the Ryan Blaney Bubba Wallace thing at Talladega when Bubba Wallace was leading and it caused a wreck, or the Kyle Larson incident. I mean, his end of race ethic, it's like a basketball player who's good for 3 quarters and then just collapses to fourth. He's not winning the races, but he's up there. So for me, just for sake of argument, I was honestly gonna go Carson Hocevar, but I'm gonna give it to Bubba Wallace. I mean, we could both give it to Tyler Reddick because right place, right time. What is he gonna do next week? Win it with 3 wheels?
Maybe.
If he wins 3 in a row, are you gonna start doing what you did with Christopher Bell and Denny Hamlin last year? What did Christopher Bell do? Run 4 races in a row?
Yes.
I'm telling you, the champion. Where did he finish in that championship fight? Yeah, exactly.
All right. Moving on. Okay, points update. You wanna run down this?
For started off is Tyler Reddick, and then
Tyler
Bubba Wallace.
Bubba Wallace is 40 points behind.
Yeah.
Third is Chase Elliott. Fourth, Carson Hocevar. Fifth, Zane Smith. Sixth, Joey Logano. Seventh, in the 7, Daniel Suarez. Eighth, Ryan Blaney. Ninth, Brad Kay. 10, his teammate, Chris Buescher. 11, Ross Chastain. 12, Noah Gragson.
Doesn't feel like he's 12.
No, it does not. 13th, William Byron. 14th, Ryan Preece. 15th, Chase Briscoe. And rounding out the top 16, SVG.
Don't forget about them notables. What is that? Seabell, Larson.
Yeah,
are they in the top 30 in points? Hold on. Is Cody Ware ahead of them?
Kyle Larson is 21st in points.
Oh, okay. Just throwing out there.
Kyle Busch is 24th in points.
Expected.
26th in points is Austin Cindric. 27th in points is Denny Hamlin. 28th in points is Cody Ware.
And who's behind that man?
After that, it's Eric Jones, Cole Custer. 31st, Christopher Bell. 32nd, Alex Bowman. 33rd, Ty Gibbs. 34th, Austin Dillon. 35th, Todd Gilliland. And I'm not really holding too much weight on this, but 36th, Connor Zilish.
Nah, he's not going to finish back. There's too much speed in that car.
He's probably going to jump up a lot this weekend.
He's going to be in the top 25 in points. I know that's not saying a lot, but based on how the points work, yeah.
All right.
What do you about the points? When do you think a driver, no matter who, is going to lock up them making it? Based on how when we grew up, it was like you can be 900 points back. When would a driver and what driver would you choose?
Right now, I'm going to choose Tyler Reddick. Is going to be the first one to, I guess, what you're saying, clinch?
Yeah, like mathematically clinch.
And then win.
Walking
race. I don't know what race number that is, but
I feel like that's around 18.
I was going to say 18, 19. You'll probably definitely start seeing guys like, okay, they're pretty much it.
Let's say you're Kyle Busch and you locked up in the playoffs. Do you change the way you race for those 5 to 6 races? Do you try things you would try in the playoffs at the races, or do you do the Joe Logano? We won, so let's just test things out right in the back.
But you got to be careful because you're not. I mean, if they've come out and said, okay, you're pretty much locked in, yeah, but they're not always safe.
That's why I believe they should do some of the in-season tournament, making more. How many points does the regular season champion get? 25, roughly.
I don't know. Yeah.
Imagine they said in-season tournament guy gets 25 points or 15 playoff points. Do you put more incentive for it? Because then them doing that, it will cut out the people. We're gonna waste our time real quick. We're gonna say these last 4 races.
Yeah.
We did the driver today. Is there any other driver in the other 2 series that you think stood out, good or bad? Besides Corey Day in Xfinity series.
Rajah stood out for the O'Reilly series. Trucks. It was kind of Kyle Busch and Carson Hocevar.
What's the best car in Xfinity series about? Because you brought up Raja. When you see this car, is it the 88, just the pure 88 and the 7 car that you know, oh, they're going to do good?
Yeah.
I'll say the 9 too. For a positive, Raja, I'm going to give. And then I'll even have to give out to Sheldon Creed. How many 15 second place finishes? I didn't even know it was that high. I thought it was at 7 to get his win because he was a truck champion.
No, everyone forgets that.
He walked away with it because after that it was the Smiths that got it.
No.
I mean, does anyone else in the truck? Oh yes, the doctor, the dentist, and not the trucks, but Xfinity O'Reilly series, if you will. Who took Nick Sanchez's seat? The dentist. They were talking about all over. He's a dental hygienist, and he had more money. That's why he was in a 48. He had more money that they kicked Nick Sanchez out the ride.
Well, fair enough.
But Nick Sanchez was up there. I mean, so I got to give a shout out to him. Also, everyone was giving slack to Chris Wright, but it wasn't his fault after everyone looked at it. So I can't give him like a shit driver of the day. But Corey Day tried to do his best impersonation of Hocevar because despite him hitting everyone, his car was driving up the field. He was in a wreck, and he came right back up.
Yeah.
And he's 17. So, I mean, I think to what you said earlier, the young guys versus the old guys, if you want to talk about what Kyle Busch said, what we talked about earlier, I mean, you got to be young and aggressive. You can't be. Would you want a driver that's young and aggressive or young and, I'm going to wait? Can't teach speed.
Young and aggressive.
Who's the championship favorite right now? No, it's 2 races, but
too early.
What about team?
I mean, too early.
I don't think it's too early yet because normally,
yes, it is.
Well, when Chris Rebel won races in the first 10 races of the year, they were saying he's champion. I said, nah, not yet. Who are you concerned about? Since you said it's too early to name the favorites, who are you concerned about getting off to a rocky start in the Cup Series?
Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell.
I feel like
Kyle Larson.
Denny Hamlin is all. You can pencil him in for at least 2 to 3 wins every year. He's going to find a little bit. But Christopher Bell, it's a lot of teams if they don't do good this weekend. Especially look at HMS.
Yeah.
That all season. Kyle Larson, what did he do last year? You know he can wreck any track and he can win at any track.
Yeah.
That Cliff Daniels thing is starting to fade off.
Nah.
We'll see. I don't think he's gonna make the chase or the playoffs.
That's crazy, but okay.
You saw that 20 race winless streak?
Next topic. We're going to bring back green flag, black flag. I'm going to run down these real quick. We're not going to spend a lot of time on these. It's just a green flag, black flag. Atlanta is now a top 3 track. Green flag, black flag.
Black flag.
Okay. I got green flag.
Bristol, night race, Dark 7500. And I'm going to give it the regular season finale at Homestead because that's what everyone's looking forward to. Top 3 assignment? Yeah.
Green flag, black flag. Weather forced the truck race into a timed race.
Black flag. It's either or. It's close.
All right. Kyle Busch can only win in the truck series right now.
Black flag.
All right. Raja gets 3 wins in the 88 this year.
If you would have said and in the 24, I would say yes, but I'm going to say no.
In the 24?
Well, who is he filling in for the rest of the Xfinity series? Isn't it the 24 car?
No, that's a Toyota.
Oh, what's the car number? He's doing most in 88. I forgot the other car
I
number.
think he's doing some for Jordan Anderson.
32?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if you would have said Black Flag, he gets
Okay.
2 in the 88.
Ross was too aggressive on the final lap on Austin Hill.
Black Flag. Hey, shout out to Austin Hill for saving that coming back up the track.
Hocevar has no racecraft.
I'm going to say Black Flag. He does. Just not refined.
Then the last one, Tyler Reddick gets 5+ wins this year.
Well, he's off to a good start. Green Flag.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all I got for Atlanta, or Echo Park. Excuse me.
I don't know. That's Atlanta.
Yeah, it is. On to COTA. What are we looking at for COTA? Who's the favorite going in right now? Is it SVG, Connor Zilic? Who's the favorite?
I'll lead off with COTA with this. Do you like the shortened track or the longer track? Does it change for you?
I like the longer track personally.
The favorite 36-year-old guy who drives a 97 because of his dad. That has to be the favorite.
Yeah.
Of the regular Cup drivers, who is the favorite between them?
I mean, you could put Tyler Reddick. You could put Christopher Bell. He does run good here. The Toyotas run good at COTA.
They start strong.
Yeah. I was gonna say this man, but they don't have the Chevy backing anymore. But AJ Allmendinger.
So you're saying SVG killed the AJ love?
Yes, I believe so. And now colleagues doing the Ram thing, they don't have no backing for Chevy anymore.
I still think he can be up there and do good.
Does he get a top 10?
Yeah. You saw him up front, or not in the lead, but up front in Atlanta. I mean, I think of course, he does good at COTA. SVG, are you certain that he's the actual favorite? Just strictly for this race.
I mean, how many did he win last year? 5?
No, I'm not going off of that. Not in Vegas, but the fans. How far off do you think Zilic is from him?
Not too far off. Because let's not forget, if he didn't get hit with a BS track limit, he probably would have won COTA last year too. Him and AJ Allmendinger both got hit with that with 5 to go? 10 to go? I mean, it was toward the end of the race. Everyone forgets who those two were dominating that race.
I think that happened to him. Well, that had to happen to him more than once because I think of the first year where he was up there. Were you talking about when him and I forgot him and someone when it was Kyle Larson and him going back and forth, and then he got into it with someone else.
It was in the S's where they made that random track limit rule last year.
I don't think we worry about his car anymore because his cars are truly set up to how he feels. So when he did the spot races in the Cup Series, he had the setups weren't right, so it was just like spur of the moment. But now I'm not worried about that. But
he's got a year. He's got a year under his belt now.
I think he'll finish off 5 points. But there is another driver, if I take him out, that is going to be sneaky good. That's Chase Elliott.
Maybe.
Mr. Consistent. I mean, everyone, if they didn't switch his car, he was on his way 2 races behind Jeff Gordon for being a road course king.
Yeah.
Who needs to do good at this race?
Connor Zilic.
Isn't that kind of the reason they brought him up?
Yeah, it is. So they can dominate the road courses.
That's crazy.
Speaking of them, they're both in the O'Reilly race. How do we think that goes? Or are they gonna battle the whole time, beat and bang like they did at Chicago last year?
The only time I saw that Connor's Village was superior than SVG, maybe because the car, whatever you want to call it, was at Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
When Connor's Village was, I don't even know what type of car he was driving. They did the restart. He was already half a lap ahead of him. Didn't we have it last year where they split races in a weekend? Wasn't it at Sonoma?
What do you mean they split? Yes.
Did Zillis win? Zillis won a Sonoma. That at that time Xfinity and SVG won a Cup race, even though Zillis wasn't in it.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you're
what are the chances? Let me ask you this: what are the chances of one of them winning twice this weekend?
I would be able to tell that in practice. I don't care who's faster in qualifying. I need to see their practice times. Because if SVG is 9th and Zillich is 1st, then that's going to tell you how it's going to go at the end of the race. But we did see them last year get into it with each other. I mean, when it's just you two, if you're Trackhouse, what is your minimal expectations this weekend?
You got to come away with a W. And on Sunday, because if they win on Saturday, it doesn't really count for you. That's a Junior Motorsports car.
Zillis finished 12th, SVG finishes 8th, and Ron Chastain wins. That's still a win.
Still a win. As long as I think they come out of there with Connor getting some points.
Yeah, just get points. Get points.
And then trucks are at St. Pete with IndyCar this weekend.
Shout out to Jimmy Johnson for being a crew chief for Dario Franchitti, in the race. Do you have any lists of drivers in the race?
Yeah, I'll do now. Now that they've let's see. Now that they've updated it. So Dario's in 1. You might know some of these names because Carter Fartouch. Never heard of him.
You say that last name again?
Fartouch.
Farquad?
Might as well be Farquad. Connor Mosak's in the 7.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be. Is Arca running this weekend?
I don't know.
That's probably why he's in there.
Let's see.
Let me say Connor Mosak running a 7.
Yes.
All right.
You got Colin Braun in the 25 Collie car.
Okay.
Truck. James Hinchcliffe is in the 77.
That's gonna be. That's a crazy good driver to have in that type of truck.
Who's the favorite?
Lane Riggs.
You don't have Corey Heim. You don't have
Lane
Heim
Riggs.
time. Lane Riggs.
I'm gonna go with Lane Riggs.
Okay.
When's the last time you've seen him have a bad race on any type of track?
That's true. I don't know really who to choose on the truck series. I just
imagine doing a fantasy league and you got to choose.
If anything, I would probably go Connor Mosak.
You can go off of names.
Yeah, or the 77.
What race out of the 3 can be the most entertaining?
I saw somebody do a lap in the truck series on iRacing. That's a technical track for the trucks. There might be some chaos.
Wait a minute, is it? Dang.
But for me, I think personally, just because they're in the race, the O'Reilly race is probably going to be good. Because those cars drive better.
If all 3 series are at St. Pete, how many cut drivers would be in that truck race?
All of them.
I'm surprised Carson Hocebar is not in the race. He had a PJ. Mr. H can lend him a PJ to go there.
Yeah. All right. with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. You're 2-0 right now. You beat me. Daniel Suarez versus Gilliland. Suarez had a top 5.
You were mad that Joe Suarez too.
Yes, you were. Yes, I was. Yes, I was very mad. So you won. You're up 2-0. Go ahead, pick who you got.
Chase Elliott.
Wow, Chase Elliott. Okay, definitely threw me off with that one. Dang it.
I don't think I chose him last year at all. Maybe once.
Do I pick him?
Go ahead and choose Joe Logano.
No, I'm not going to. I'm going to choose Michael McDowell.
You really trying to save those 2 drivers for the ace hole?
Yeah, Michael McDowell. There we go.
I'm gonna force you to use them.
That's fine.
Michael McDowell.
I might use somebody at Darlington. Never know.
Chase Elliott has won at this track, so. Real quick, what's the next 2 races?
Phoenix is after. It's COTA, Phoenix, Vegas.
Choose Elliott, Phoenix. Oh, that's an odd track. I think I know what brand of car I'm gonna choose at that track.
Yeah.
It don't matter who's driving. I can be driving. But yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm hoping to go at 3 because I had in my mind, an insurmountable lead last year. Then I just lost like 9 straight. And it matter who I chose. I could have chose Prime Dale Senior, and you could have chose me, and I would have won.
I'm kind of doing the same strategy, but I gotta keep it interesting.
I didn't really use anyone in my first 2 races, so
I didn't either.
All right, we'll see. You gonna say, hey, look, you gonna save all them good drivers when you're down 15-0. It ain't gonna matter.
You're not gonna 15-0 me. That's
It's 2-0. Hey, like Bill Belichick said, we're on to COTA.
It's on to COTA. All right. Well, if you've made it this far, like, subscribe, share it. We also kind of have a goal for YouTube. I see the viewership. Some of y'all watching that aren't subscribed, so hit that subscribe button. Goal this year, 100 subscribers. If we can get 100 subscribers this year, that'd be cool. I think we tried to do that last year, but
100 subscribers. The 100 subscriber gets a $100 gift card from me.
$100 gift card. You heard it here first.
Yes, to Buc-ee's.
Okay, jack the numbers up. Go to the Facebook page. We post there all the time. We try to use that one as the news outlet.
Farmers only, doesn't matter. Share everywhere.
You can be on that one. You can run that page.
Hey, you got to hit all sectors of society.
And later, that's it. Yeah, you good? Thanks for watching. Check us out on all social media at Turn 2 Podcast.